I think for a lot of our listeners who are listening to this, they'll be like, okay, yeah, like this is a great example of the benefits of a community. But they're probably thinking, okay, but does it make sense for my company to start a community? Right. So I don't know what thoughts do you have? What could you share there? Like, what are the criteria maybe to think about when you should include the community in your mix? Right. And does it make sense for every company to have it in their plan somewhere?
Yeah, I think it's you got to really go back to your objectives and what are you trying to achieve. Literally yesterday there was a thread in the CMO Slack app for someone says like we're thinking about starting a community. Who should run it? Marketing, CS, product? Like where should it be?
Yeah.
And the answer from a lot of people is it depends on what your objective is. Like if you're trying to create a customer community, what's your objective? It might be to create people that care about each other, but it also might be you're trying to subsidize the cost of help desk tickets, right? You're trying to get more people to learn in a community with an attached wiki or from each other. So there is an escalation. So your customer success operational costs are lower, right? Okay, that's fine. And so then it's not just a community about people talking about whatever. It is a product component. And quite frankly, we saw that in the Eloqua Topliners as well, right? Where, Eloqua had a community of customers that were helping each other with the product. And then it evolved to people caring about each other. And so that became sort of a good sort of mixed best practice. Or you can make it not about your product at all, right? A friend of mine here in Seattle started a company that's all about sort of higher end camping gear. And he is specifically focused on sort of this emerging category of car camping, right? So his company is called Hest, and he now runs an annual event called the Hestival, right? Which are car campers that get together for a weekend and just chill with each other, right?
Okay.
And so in that case, obviously there's that shared experience, but it's not about the products, right? And so, who is the audience you're engaging? Like if you're B2B marketing, do you want to create something for the CMOs? Do you want to create something for the operational leaders? What is it? And then what are your objectives out of it? And then how do you stay true to that moving forward? How do you keep it focused on that thing? I've seen, like I said before, communities that start well-meaning, and then you can tell when someone internally said, we need more ROI from this. And all of a sudden, well, our CEO has decided to join this community and wants to chime in meetings. I'm like, okay, out.